I'm Becca, founder of Our Little Montessori Box. And at first, just want to thank everyone who purchased our October box. It has been so much fun putting the materials together for your home and then getting to shop and send out the boxes to you. I really hope that you love what you've seen so far and that this video can take it just a little further for how you can use these materials in your home. The first thing that I want to go over is the infant toddler box. Starting in November, we are actually transitioning it from the infant toddler box to just the toddler box. The reason we removed infant from the infant toddler box was the wide age range from birth to 3 years. It was really hard to nail down the audience and the materials that would fit you best. So to keep it a little bit more precise and accurate for our customers, we decided just to keep our toddler box, which is going to be from 1 year to 3 years old. With that being said, let's start going over our infant toddler box for October. The first thing that you might see in your box is a basket, a little round basket, and inside of it 2 bears, a mama bear and a baby bear. And this is really just for exploration, naming of the bear, mother bear, baby bear, things like that. You can have a conversation with your infant or toddler about these things. The basket is for those materials to be put on a shelf. I do recommend that somewhere in your living space that you have a small shelf just high enough for them to reach the things on the shelf and have that for them and only put things on there that they are allowed to work with. Next thing you might see is our beautiful sensory bottle. This bottle is filled with glitter and jack-o'-lanterns and really neat Halloween ideas like bats that your child can lay with and just enjoy while they're trying to relax themselves. Also, there's a wooden rattle. This rattle, obviously very self-explanatory. They can play with it. It's a manipulative. They can watch the rings slide up and down the rattle. Also, it makes a nice clicking sound of that beautiful wood when it touches the other rings. And then we have a fall board book. And in our board book, we have things that are sensorial for them. There's colors that they can look at, ridges and feathers and shiny parts of this book. The beauty of books, especially nonfiction ones, is that you can learn, see things that are already in your environment, but it's also bonding for parents or older siblings with your infant or toddler. And then, as a bonus gift for being one of my first few customers, we threw in a wooden shaker. It's a little egg-shaped shaker that your child can shake for music time. You can get into rhythm if they're on the older age of a toddler, or you can have just your infant can explore with it and listen to the cool sounds of the shaker. That was everything in our infant toddler box. I hope this helps with your exploration. Again, next month it's going to be strictly from 1 year to 3 years old, those materials. Moving on to our primary box for October, I'm going to do an unboxing. In our box, we have this beautiful lacing card that is shaped like a maple leaf. And this is made by Timberwolf Concepts from Inglewood, Florida. And it says 3 and up. You could do this with 2.5 and up as well. All the way up to 6. I actually had a wonderful customer say that this was great for trips. This is something they could do in the car to entertain themselves, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. Your child may lace it and unlace it as much as they please. This is beautifully handcrafted material. There's a little bead on the end that prevents the string from coming out. It's a nice string. It's very tight. Shouldn't fray, very easy. And the wood is just smooth, very beautiful. Thank you, Timberwolf Concepts, for that. That was great. I loved working with them. They're amazing. You can find them on Etsy if you're interested. Next, we have wooden spreaders. These were included for care of self. These can be used any time. If you are preparing food in the morning, let's say you have bagels or toast, your child can get one of these and spread jam or jelly or butter on their bread item in the morning. You can use this for cake decorating. They're so smooth, and this polished wood really is great for any type of spreading. And I gave you 2 of those. Next in the box, we have a combined item. Let me move this over. I love that crinkle paper. So we have these 2 tins, open and close. The beauty of the materials in all of these boxes is that not only are they durable and practical, but you can reuse them. So this is something, the intention of this one in this box is for a pouring work or a scooping work. Let's say your child's past this full hand grip and you think they're ready for something next level. They can get a small spoon and transfer things over from this container to the next so they can pour. And this is exactly how I would present it to them as well. If your child is interested, they can, or if you're interested and your child is interested, you can actually close those when they go on the shelf. That kind of prevents if it gets knocked around, or if you have a younger sibling in the house, if they mess with it, it might not make as big of a mess. And then it comes with a basket to display the items. This makes it a lot easier. Your child can carry the entire basket to a table or a rug surface that you may have in your house. Right now we just have a small table in our house and it works really well. Last but not least, we have a book in our primary box that is called How Do You Know It's Fall? And it's a rookie read about. These are amazing books. It's an amazing book series. It covers everything. And I threw in the fall one, obviously, because fall just started and I'm really excited and I hope you are too. Nonfiction books really help with bonding. They help with learning about the environment that's around them. And then everything in that book should be familiar to where they're at. They should see leaves changing. The weather's getting colder. They might have to wear a sweater. Even if you're in Florida, they might have to wear a sweater. Things like that. So it's realistic, but it's also a time that you can sit down and learn with them while also bonding. I really hope that you've enjoyed this demo. I'm going to start making even more of them, hopefully, in the next couple weeks for our November box. I already have your items ready. I'm very excited. So be on the lookout for that about a week after you receive your box. Thank you.